This podcast is brought to you by the Deluxe Edition Network. To find more great shows on our network, head over to theden.show.
Motion detectors integrated into the walls. Tough to spot.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Wait a second. Let's all just relax for a minute. Does anybody remember how they got here?
It's mechanical. Seems to come at regular intervals.
Maybe it's the ventilation system.
No vents.
No kidding, I'm boiling.
Serial numbers?
Room numbers. They're different in each room.
Oh, great. Well, there's only 566,400,000 odd rooms in this thing.
Well, there better not be. We have about 3 days without food and water before we're too weak to move.
It's time to reassess this place.
I've been over it again and again. Why would they throw innocent people in here? Are we being punished?
I've never done anything to deserve this.
Forget about all that! You can't see the big picture from in here, so don't try. Keep your head down. Keep it simple. Just look at what's in front of you.
That's what he said.
Levin, you are a genius.
What? What?
Cartesian coordinates, of course. Coded Cartesian coordinates. They're used in geometry to plot points on a three-dimensional graph.
In English, slower.
Bonjour. These numbers are markers, a grid reference, like latitude and longitude on a map. The numbers tell us where we are inside the cube.
Now, where are we?
This room is green.
Yes, it is.
I want to go back to the blue room.
What is it, shock or what?
I think he's mentally handicapped.
Somebody has to take responsibility around here.
And that somebody has to be you.
Not all of us have the luxury of playing nihilist.
Not all of us are conceited enough to play hero.
What we need to do is figure out how to get around the traps.
I'm dealing with that, Holloway. I'm looking for practical solutions here.
Well, you haven't found any yet.
Door number 6, not number 1, door number 2.
Open the fucking thing. Where is he? Come here. I said come here right now!
Gotcha.
It's all the same machine, right? The Pentagon, multinational corporations, the police. Like, you do one little job. You build a widget in Saskatoon. And the next thing you know, it's 2 miles under the desert, the essential component of a death machine. I was right. All along my whole life, I knew it. I told you, Quentin, nobody's ever gonna call me paranoid again. We gotta get out of here and blow the lid off this thing.
What's going on, cinephiles? This is Barrel Age Flicks. I'm Lenny. Yeah, man. And this is...
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ron. Words are hard.
We also have...
This is Stu, and I'm a pretty fucking princess.
Plus...
Hey, this is Ragnar.
And finally...
Fuck you, Chase!
Yeah, fuck me. All right, hey, everybody.
And Lenny. I'm not fucking here, folks.
Hey, everybody, welcome to BAF. We are going to be doing our next movie here, which is Stu's pick, which is Cube.
Nuffaluffagus.
And I am going to be taking 2 fucking punishment shots because I fucked up while we were recording in the fucking red. Thank you, Stu, for making that stupid vote.
Just thankfully, for all of you listeners...
There's one.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
What I was going to say, essentially,
Ragnar
for all
also needs to take one. Ragnar, let's see if you have the same visceral response. I don't think you will, but let's see. See if you sound like a fucking, a two-stroke motor afterwards.
But
no, not really.
He's barely taking any shots.
These fuck ups will be on the blooper reel.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that going to be on Patreon?
So happy. I was so happy. All right, I'll take my next shot in a few minutes here. And Sammy is now trying to set him up for another shot by giving him food.
Yeah. Oh my
She
God.
likes it when he's hammered.
Okay.
He's easy to take advantage of.
All right, Ron, come on. You owe us another one.
I'm working on it. Hold on. All right. Let me say about this.
No. Let's go ahead and get the board cleared.
Oh, hey, Stu.
You owe me $4.
Okay.
For watching this movie.
No.
Yes, I'm just saying.
No.
Just saying.
Nope. Nope.
Ready? 3.
I could have made you watch I could have made you watch the entire trilogy.
There's a trilogy to this?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a second and a third.
A second and a prequel.
Oh.
What the fuck?
And there's a remake.
I thought there was 5 of them. Well, they're actually going to redo. No, there's a.
They've already redone the Japanese version.
That's what I was going to talk about. The Asian version.
Yeah, already came out.
What the fuck, man?
Come on, Ron.
I'm working on it. My stomach is killing me.
You've been working on it. There you go. There you go. Oh, that's right. Stroke the shaft. Stroke the shaft. Come on. Cuddle the balls.
I think.
There you go. Oh, so close. So close. I am so happy right now. I am so fucking. Oh, yes. I've been waiting for this day for so long.
So is this considered a first, or is this?
Yes.
Because I know I was losing my guts on Star Wars.
No, not on Mike. I'm so joyful. Oh, Chipotle too. Oh,
hey, that's what I had.
Oh, do you want seconds?
No, I think I'll pass. I appreciate the the.
Why didn't we have the boot?
All right, we'll be right back. So we just got back to our show where I just fucking puked because I've been having watermelon shots all fucking night.
Over a year, I've been waiting for this day. I'm so happy. Thank you for doing it on my show.
Yeah. Just like
so joyful.
Well, I was so happy when you took that shot on my show when you had a spicy boner on my Memphis Belle episode, but that was just one shot. I've been having watermelon all fucking night now, and my stomach is not agreeing with it.
That's
so
'cause you're not better.
I just don't like watermelon. That taste is just. Ugh. Okay, anyways, back to the movie. So, Cube is directed by Vincenzo Natali. And
co-written by.
Oh, it's co-written by him? Yes, but the crazy thing is that the movies he's done, and mostly episodes of shows, he's done the movie Splice. I'm sure all of you guys have seen Splice.
Yes.
It's a good little sci-fi horror
Probably
movie.
his best movie that he.
I think that was his most
received movie.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
In the Tall Grass, which I've never heard of. He's also directed some episodes of Westworld, Hannibal, and Luke Cage.
Okay.
I think like only one episode of Luke Cage, 1 or 2 episodes of Westworld.
Well, there was a handful of TV shows that he's done.
He directed several episodes of Hannibal.
Yeah.
Like 7 or 8 of them. So
you can see the difference in directors.
Yes.
A lot of times when different directors direct different shows.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, different episodes of shows, you can see their how different it is compared to the previous ones.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, you can see that in films too, like in the MCU and the Marvel universe, like that. You know,
sequels and shit.
Yeah, not just even sequels. Just the different styles, like the latest Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. You can see Sam Raimi's style of direction.
Well, every director has a certain style in their direction.
So much different than any other Marvel film.
Yeah,
up to that point. So you can definitely see that, and I like when they do that, when they bring in different directors to do different episodes and shows, because you get different feelings from the episodes.
Yeah, everything is shot completely different. You get a different feel from it.
Exactly.
You know,
see, the thing is, when you see this and you see Splice, you can't really tell on the whole direction thing and everything else, because the direction of Splice was actually really well done. It was a good little sci-fi movie.
Yeah,
would you call this a sci-fi movie though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sci-fi. What would you call it? Sci-fi or sci-fi horror?
Sci-fi horror.
Yeah.
Okay. So it would be, because really there's not that many gory scenes in this movie, other than the beginning one and the second or third trap, and that's about it. Everything
the reason
else,
I chose this is, in my mind, this gave birth to I'll call it the gaming horror, where you have certain rules that you must follow.
Oh, yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. This gave birth. This is the granddaddy of gaming horror.
Like
Saw.
puzzle horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Saw, Escape Room, several other films, where you have a certain set of rules you must follow in order to succeed. And if you do not follow these rules, you step out of bounds, you're dead.
Yeah.
But also the fact that it's a great character study on humanity, and showing the different aspects of humanity and how they respond to stressful stimuli.
This was really an exploration of the human condition.
It absolutely was. I mean, did you guys catch that only 2 people died via traps in the entire film? Everybody else was direct human involvement to lead to the deaths.
Yeah, which it shows like how insane you will go and how crazy you will go to survive and everything else.
We'll get more into that, but
let's go ahead. Yeah, before we get into the cast and all that, we'll do that on our next segment. Let's go ahead and get into the drink. So, what do you have drinking today, Stu?
Okay, so I was really flummoxed. Is probably the best word about picking an appropriate drink.
You couldn't find one.
I was really racking my fucking brain. I ended up going to Total Wine, which is a place that has a huge selection of beer, along with wine, of course. And just going down the aisles, looking for something that would jump out at me. I saw a lot of IPAs that could have fit. Even something as pessimist was a beer I was considering. Just because to look at the different viewpoints of humanity.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, we've had a lot of fucking IPAs lately. And then I came across this one right here, and this is Spencer Trappist Ale.
And I can see why you picked that.
Yeah, because the name Trappist, even though it doesn't mean the same thing as what it's implying in the film. Trappist Ale is anything Trappist is referencing to the Benedictine order of monks that were founded in La Trappe, France.
Okay.
But when you think of monks, you think of them drinking beer and shit like that. But
no,
I do, absolutely. I mean, that's a staple of their diet.
Most monks are, if I recall correctly, most of the Abrahamic religions ban their most devout followers from partaking in the fermentation of fruit or wheat.
Only in excess. And that's what something they would do. Is they would not imbibe in excess.
Got it. Okay.
But they've dedicated themselves to. Actually, I'll just read the back. All right, of this beer because it
Can't
actually
even
doesn't
fucking see it. It's so fucking small.
It is.
Text.
It is tiny, especially now that it's gotten more moist. All right, so Spencer Trappist Ale, inspired by traditional refractory ale brewed by monks.
Refectory,
you're right. It's, like I said, the water on it is definitely starting to mess with my back of the bottle. Monks, for the monks, table. Spencer is a full-bodied, golden-hued Trappist ale with fruity accents, a dry finish, and light hop bitterness. St. Joseph's Abbey in Spencer, Massachusetts is home to a community of Trappist monks and the first American Trappist brewery. Following the Benedictine tradition of
Ora et labora.
Thank you very much, which means prayer and work.
It's a lot of information on a fucking bottle.
Yep. The monks pursue a simple life of contemplative prayer, manual labor, and hospitality. The brewery helps support the monks and their charitable outreach.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So in order to actually get the American Trappist seal, it has to be brewed in traditional style. 2, it has to directly either be run by or under the order of Trappist monks,
right?
And it has to benefit financially the abbey. So this is
So what are Trappist monks?
So it's a certain subsect of the Benedictine Christianity religion. People think of monks of being quiet, taking a vow of silence. Most monks don't take a vow of silence, but they do put silence above all. They're allowed to talk. They don't have to take a vow of silence, but their mind is say as little as needed.
Yeah.
Just let your actions do your speaking for you. They dedicate themselves to hard work, to prayer, to contemplating, God and Jesus and the works that they've done in order to try to make themselves better. But so they'd be very self-sufficient, grow their own food, make their own drink, and that's what they do. But also be very hospitable. to people that come to visit them.
Gotcha.
All right, so this is a 6.5% alcohol ale, which I'm looking forward to. All
right, cheers.
School.
Prost.
Oh, that definitely tastes better. Milk. Oh, that. Maybe not.
I like that.
That's not bad.
I like that.
Oh, mine tastes like shit because of that fucking watermelon in my throat.
and the Chipotle.
Yeah.
And the bile.
It's not helping.
It reminds me of the Hefeweizen.
This is going to be hard to
very
review.
similar.
Yeah, similar. Yeah.
I should have taken the fucking shots after this. I swear
Like
to God.
like a fruitier Carlsberg. Which I
just
love
give it time.
Carlsberg.
Yeah. And a lot of the Hefeweizens and stuff
Have a
like that,
pretzel.
they'll actually show, images of monks, what we think of monks, with the cloak and, the partially shaved head and stuff like that.
Serving suggestions include pair with family and friends. Aww.
Hey.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give my review. I really don't know how because I can't really taste the beer other than Vile and fucking watermelon, and it's hard to review this. So I could tell it's a good beer, but that just completely took it away from me. I feel like Snow when she did the South Park episode.
It's called karma.
Yeah, this is a really bite in the ass right here. I'll go ahead and give it a 2. I guarantee I could tell that it's a good beer, but like I said, I wish I can have it when I don't have this shit in my fucking throat. It's not helping. So yeah, 2. Ragnar, how about you?
You're really struggling over there, man.
This fucking watermelon's in my throat.
Bubbling.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He's a fucking professional. He'll power through.
I'm fine.
He's not.
Except for when he's vomiting.
He's not a professional right now.
Amateur. All right.
Yeah.
It's not amateur. It's the fucking watermelon taste, man. I don't like it.
Amateurish.
It more and more, it just gets worse and worse. I'm just like,
Hey, Ron. How many hours of content do you think we've recorded in the year plus?
probably about, when you think about 100 episodes or more, some of them being an hour, 2 hour, 3 hours.
And that's edited.
I'd say almost like 150 hours maybe.
I'm going to say
I was going to say 300.
Yeah, 300 to 500 probably, considering that's
I wouldn't say
no.
500.
What we produced is maybe 150 to 200 hours of what we've released. But
I would
all
say
the stuff,
safe bet 250 to 400 hours.
That's what I was thinking.
all right,
Maybe around
and average 4 to 5 people per episode.
Yeah.
I'm thinking at least like 5.
And you're the only one
so.
who hasn't been able to maintain professionalism. Just saying.
Yeah, well,
No,
I guess that's the way it goes.
No, he's not. Chase.
Bro, that's fucking look at me.
The last few episodes,
But did he
Chase
throw
has
up
been
on air?
fucking sloshed.
But did he throw up on air?
No, because
Yeah, but
he
the thing is, you have to say
No,
is that
because
this
I
wasn't
ripped
my
the goddamn
first two
microphone off the table.
and you destroyed a complete episode we had to redo.
Yeah, fuck you, Chase.
So fuck
you, Chase.
Here, here.
So Ragnar, what's your review?
Hold on.
He's just noises over here.
That's what I do.
Oh, that's a 2.
So you want to give it 2 or 1?
No, I
or
already gave it a 2
0?
before, but that's a 2. It's
Negative
good.
1,
It's
negative
really
2.
good. Just got to wash down all that watermelon.
So is it official?
It's 2.
All right, cool.
We've almost.
I like it. It's a 2.
All right.
Yeah. That's a 2.
So slow and sexy.
Especially from the princess.
This is for some of the followers out there.
Yeah. Who was that chick?
Charisse.
Charisse. That's for Charisse.
Enjoy.
Okay, mine. I'm gonna have to.
What was
describe
that? I heard a R2D2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose was that?
Looks like somebody has a very guilty look on their
Really?
face. Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Touching my phone.
Like,
Who had the R2D2?
why is your phone going off?
Peanut Gallery, please admit
I heard
to
that.
wrongdoing.
I already know what the fuck it is. Why is your phone going off?
Did you text her to get yourself a punishment shot?
I'm not that stupid.
I mean, that's. Kind of.
Yep.
What is
Looks
it?
like Ragnar's going to be taking a shot.
What is it? Yeah.
Peanut gallery section.
Oh!
We didn't include that rule.
That what?
If you're going where I think you're going.
Punishment shot, bitch!
All right, so we have a punishment shot for Ragnar.
For sure.
And we have a punishment shot for Chase.
That's fair.
For the high mic feedback.
How'd you get that? How'd your phone go off? Yeah! Punishment shot, motherfucker!
No.
Fuck you, yes!
No.
Yes! Instigator!
No.
Is this technically in unexplored territory?
It's not unexplored. It's a very murky area.
Yeah, he's already getting one. For the fucking
Then he's getting another one.
So he's getting another one then.
It's a very...
For what?
No. So this is stuff that we've kind of...
3 times and you just didn't hear it?
Yeah,
I don't care. That's fine.
Oh yeah, no, he said I was actually talking about you. I said, wow, he's a man of few words. It's still recording.
Yeah, it's still
That's
recording.
fine.
Oh. All right.
So who's getting a punishment shot?
Everybody.
I'm not
Taking one. I didn't do shit.
No. Okay, so Ragnar is calling one on you.
For what?
For the fact that it was Sammy
that instigated it.
The text that caused the R2 to go off.
And then I'm calling one on Chase for his fucking headphones.
Which he admits to.
That's fair.
So since he's admitting to it, that's
fine.
Vote not needed for that one.
So but Ragnar still gets his.
Ragnar's
still
definitely
get
getting
mine.
his.
He just wants to take down.
He wanted to also take you,
everybody down,
because it was Sammy that instigated the entire procedure.
No, it was not only me. It wasn't only her.
But the one that got caught. One that got caught. All right. So, are we saying that is the rule going forward? That the instigator?
There you go.
We've talked about this before. It's the responsibility of the person who receives the message.
Yes, and that's what it's the responsibility of the person who receives the message. He's calling a punishment shot on Ron because Sammy sent the message.
It's the responsibility of the person who receives the message if their phone's on loud
Yes.
or not.
So you're saying Ron shouldn't get a punishment shot?
I would have to say so.
That's so. Ragnar, are you calling for a vote? This is not established rule.
Yes, I'm calling for a fucking vote. Where?
We have already established that.
Representative takes the shot.
Yes.
Including instigation as a.
But instigation has not been something we've gone after before. We've actually
I voted against it before because
so I'm calling for a
Yeah.
vote to add instigation to the rules list.
Now keep in mind that means that wasn't a pre-established rule, so which means we cannot get Ron for this.
Well, I'm not asking
incident.
for a vote on that yet.
Okay.
So I'm asking for a vote to add it.
Are
to
you
the
thinking
list.
about the repercussions?
Yeah.
Okay. If we're saying this is going to be the rule going forward,
So that means if somebody gets your phone and it's loud, even if you didn't realize it, and your significant other messages you'll get a shot for getting the message on loud and a shot for her instigating it.
Yeah.
all right.
Just remember that goes for everybody.
Yes, it does. Now, in the past, I haven't supported
I have no
these. I haven't supported punishments for this because it wasn't an established rule.
It is,
but now we are calling to make it an established rule.
I can't support it.
All right, but
All right, so you're saying no vote on instigating.
okay. So
I would have to vote
Ron,
no.
what's your vote?
No.
I am gonna vote yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna Ragnar. Obviously, you're voting yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right, so we
that
got
is tied
Snow,
vote. Now we got
Sammy, and Crystal.
Yeah.
It's all of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as the peanut gallery, there's 3 of y'all. So what between the 3 of y'all, what you vote is what the deciding vote is going to be.
What is this fucking peanut gallery
Hey,
meeting?
this is a PAC incident. Stay over there, please.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be
classy over here.
We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back.
All right. So the peanut gallery has come to a consensus.
And they are in favor of
Yes.
So, new rule.
Instigator rule. If anyone in the peanut gallery or anyone on the show sends anything to instigate a punishment shot, that person there is deemed punishable.
Yep. So now
the instigator or the representative thereof?
The representative.
Representative thereof.
Just to be
Yeah. Representative thereof.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now, that being said, since Sammy, our beautiful hostess,
sent the text
that instigated this entire incident, I am blaming Ron.
You got to call for a vote on that.
For this. So I'm calling for a vote on Ron, on accepting accountability for his wife, on instigating these shenanigans that are going on.
I'm going to vote no, considering that the rule was not established at that time.
Guess what, guys?
Excuse me,
This
they're
is what-
called semi-nanigans.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm a professional. I'm going to fucking just take the shot.
Cool.
I mean, he's already popped the cork.
All right, cool.
Fuck it.
All right. But remember this. I voted for you not to get the shot.
I know, but you know what?
So don't fucking say I'm always trying to get
This is
you.
going to show to you guys I'm not a fucking pussy, so there you go.
I appreciate that. I do. And
All
I
right,
really
so,
hope you vomit again for personal
hey,
reasons.
What do you? What is that?
The freaking watermelon gin.
No, I want to.
You don't get to decide.
I already poured the shot.
Yeah, you don't get to decide his punishment.
No. I was going to do a solidarity shot
Oh, okay.
with you.
All right.
What do you want to take?
All right. Can I have a shot glass, please?
My lord.
All right, I'll take a Malort. I'm not doing the fucking.
It's
side
funny
just 'cause I don't
because
want to take up
this
right now.
episode, the first 20 minutes is just punishment shots.
Good.
I already got it. Right.
And me puking in the fucking mic.
Thanks, Ragnar.
Stu, why only your show?
It makes me so happy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. All right. So, you know what? I say then that all of us are taking a shot, technically.
Yeah.
You know, Ragnar for the R2D2, sound from his wonderful significant other. Chase for the feedback. Ron taking the choice of taking the shot because it was Sammy who instigated it all. And then I'm taking a shot just because I love you guys. You're my brothers.
Shit.
All right. Skull.
God damn it.
I can't drink listening to him.
Oh.
God, fucking.
I can't do it listening to him either. What the fuck, man? Man the fuck up.
And there he goes again.
Twice.
There he goes again.
God fucking damn it.
I love you. Wrong tube?
Yeah.
I figured.
That one's for air. Just, heads up.
That's why.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that sucked.
I was really about to put it down low, and I'm like, no. Other people
All right,
use
guys.
this mic. I don't want to go ahead and do that.
We'll be right back again. All right, Stu, so go ahead and finish your review. We are back.
Okay, so as far as the Spencer Trappist Ale, the best way I could probably describe it is an Americanized German beer.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's
That's probably the best. It's got a little bit of thickness to it, a little bit of heaviness to the palate, but it's filling.
It tastes like German New England.
Yeah, exactly. It's brewed by a bunch of massholes, and you can taste it. You really can. But to me, it's good. I'm a fan of German brewing. I'm a fan of the purity that the German brewing has. So I'm going to give it a strong 2 thumbs.
Chase?
Ron is very confused right now.
I didn't know if he was going to hold the headset away to make sure we didn't hear the crunching.
Oh, yeah. He does that. I hope he did, and then mic feedback happened. And then, another punishment shot for you, Ron.
Let me see here. I can definitely taste the fruit undertones, actually. It's actually relatively strong of that fruity taste. But you're right. It's very much so like an Americanized German attempt at a German Hefeweizen. It's done pretty well. I'm not going to say I don't like it. I can't give it a full 2 thumbs. I'm going to have to give it like 1.5.
You're not big on beer, though.
Would you order this at a bar? Would you pay money for this? Put it that way.
Yes.
All right.
I would. No, like I said, I after my second time trying it, I gave it a 2. It's actually really good. It's a very crisp, nice.
I mean, there's
easy beer to drink.
There's definitely an acid side to the taste palette, but it's not in an off-putting way.
Yeah.
And they do have other beers that the Spencer Trappist beer.
This is a good Hot Wings beer.
I can see that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can see that.
I didn't even think about that. That would work
That would
out
pair
pretty good.
well.
Or
That would pair
nachos.
very well.
Or nachos.
Yeah, nachos or hot wings. Fuck yeah, I could. I could fuck
I
that
could
up.
have this with a nice fish. I think I could really have
Like a
this with-
tilapia or a salmon.
No, like a salmon.
Okay.
Tilapia
Yeah.
is a little bit dirty, to mix with this flavoring. But like a nice real fish and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
a hefty fish.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I could see
Snakehead.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Snakehead.
That would work good.
Salmon. That'd go really well.
No, I gotta admit, choice. It was a very good choice that you brought in. Of
Hell
course,
yeah.
my taste was kind of fucked in the beginning, but it was very good.
And considering, like I said, I went in the most loosely rated version. I was really worried you're going to call me in punishment shot.
How much was a 6-pack on these?
No, that was expensive. I ain't gonna lie. It was like $13.96 for it wasn't even 6-pack. It was a 4-pack.
Okay.
It's about like four, so like $4.50 for like a bottle.
Yeah. So
why for the movie?
Trappist.
Trap.
Okay.
Trap in the movie. I mean, the movie's got traps.
That's it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I didn't want another IPA.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I'm not gonna lie. That's all we've ever been drinking when we come to beer reviews.
We've done a lot.
Well, it's 'cause all-
we haven't done only IPAs.
Mostly.
But we've done a lot of IPAs.
Well, the reason for that is because that's what all the microbreweries are doing. They're giving their IPAs these nifty names that we're able to pull on to be related to the movie.
Well, that's the thing. But it's so popular now. Yeah, it's so much.
Fucking many. And I just wanted something a little bit different. And I know we'll have it on future episodes. We'll do more
Did
IPAs.
you just hit puberty? What was that?
What?
I know we'll have.
Did I? Okay. I don't know.
His balls dropped.
I was actually literally
You're still
scratching my
waiting on
balls
yours.
while doing that. So I know we'll have more IPAs, and I like IPAs. I do. I'm not saying shit about IPAs.
It's a cross because I don't like IPAs, but there's been some that we've had on our show that I actually did not
like
enjoy.
Elysium?
The Terrapin. Was a Terrapin.
I wasn't a
Yeah,
big
I
fan
didn't
of
like
that
it at first, but then I drank it throughout the show, and I actually started enjoying it.
grew on
Sammy
you.
brought that one. She did a good job on that one.
That
so.
and the space dust was really good.
Yeah, no, that was
The
good.
Elysium
too, so,
Space
yeah.
Dust, which I actually saw at my local gas station. And I was very fucking shocked. I was like, oh, I didn't know they were fucking selling Elysians, fucking at the gas station.
nice.
now.
Well, that's what it was. I was actually
You fucking dick.
100%.
No effort. No effort.
100%.
Literally on the way to the show. I need to
Before
drink.
coming here.
No, this was like 4 days before, but I was on the way home and I needed to fill up, and I'm on the phone with Crystal. I was like, "You need me to pick anything up?" I got milk. Hey, space dust. That'll fucking work.
Well, no, what's been our normal trend is whenever we've done a really bad movie, we try to, we got to think of a very bad beer or something bad. And we did that for Last Blockbuster because
No.
nostalgic.
That was only for nostalgic reasons. I don't think we ever purposely.
No, I did. Yeah, for Plan 9 from Outer Space. Me and Tyler did that episode. Yeah, and I think I picked up Natural Ice or something like that. So, it was bad. It tasted like
that's
dog
if
piss.
you're on a very tight budget.
Was that released?
Yeah, you said you liked that one.
No. What was the episode that you didn't really? Oh, I know which one.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that was a lost episode.
Planet of the Apes has never been released and probably never will be.
That
But
was
we
a
will.
lost episode.
We will redo that episode. I'd like to do. That's a fucking great movie. So let's go ahead and talk about the movie here.
Yeah.
The movie was released at September 11th, 1998.
No, that's when it was domestically released. It was released on like September 9th of 1997 at the Toronto International Film Festival.
I forgot how old this movie was. It's crazy how this is a mid-90s film.
That's what I'm saying. To me, it's the granddaddy of the gaming horror film.
Yeah.
The horror films that have rules and shit like that. And that's why I love this film so much. 'Cause I saw it in the mid 90s.
Yeah.
And just see what evolved out of this idea, this concept, just fucking floors me.
Yeah. So the cast that we have in here is Nicole DeBoer, Maurice DeWint, David Hewlett, Andrew Miller, Julian Richings, Wayne Robson, and Nikki Guadagni.
I'll give you that.
Guadagni.
Guadagni. Well, I was close.
That sounds a lot more, sexy.
I don't know any of these actors.
No, except for
you know one. One of them.
David Hewlett.
Julian Richings
Yes.
as well.
The one that you said was in Stargate.
Julian Richings. Yeah, but he was in it for like 2 minutes in the
Yeah,
beginning
but
of the fucking film.
he plays Death in Supernatural.
Yeah,
He does, yes.
amazingly too.
Fucking love it.
He's in
Fucking love
Supernatural?
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
plays
literally
Death.
plays Death.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. No. So
The
one
undying
thing I
God.
wanted to say about this, and something I appreciated. All right, so each one of the characters is named after a famous prison.
That is a really cool. Yeah. I remember you
All
talking
right,
about
so you had Dakota Boer, who played Levin. Her full name was Joan Levin. You had David Hewlett. Yes. David Hewlett, who played David Worth. So Levin Worth.
Yep.
All right, and both of them embodied following rules, following set standards. So Leavenworth, which fits with the famous U.S. military prison, Leavenworth. Then you had Dr. Helen Holloway. Holloway is a famous English prison.
Yeah.
All right. So a little bit different, a little bit out there. Could maybe believe a little bit more different shit and stuff like that. Slightly different view. You had Wayne Robson, who played the Wren. Wren is the largest French prison. All right.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Yep. Then you had Andrew Miller, who played Kazan, which is the most infamous Russian insane asylum.
That's really cool. The research that they did.
No shit.
Yeah. Then you had Maurice Dean Wint, who played Quentin.
Yep.
Which embodied San Quentin.
San Quentin.
All right, which is very violent.
Yes.
Very, the most brutal of.
That was the black
ideas,
dude, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of American prisons. And then you had
Julian Richings,
who played Alderson, which is an Australian prison.
Okay.
All right. Not much is known, about this character, his attributes and stuff like that. Because
he's not in it for
the first couple minutes of the thing, just show the death traps that were involved.
You talking about the first one where the guy got cut up?
Yeah, that's Julian Richardson.
Yeah.
So technically, it stars 7 people in this film, but it really only focuses on 6.
6, yeah. Well, technically 5 because the first one only lasted like 5 minutes.
No. It focuses on 6. All right. If
he's
you
talking
had
about the
Levin
7.
and Worth.
Yeah.
All right. Then you had Holloway, which was the blonde doctor. You had Wren, who was the French escape, guy.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about. He only lasted like 5 minutes.
Maybe.
He was barely in the movie. He was the one that threw the shoe and he was like being all cocky and saying that he can do this.
But he also kind of really,
Quick
figured
trivia.
out
he opened their eyes.
Quick trivia.
He
What is
opened
cause
his
of
eyes.
death for Wren?
Isn't that the acid to the face?
Yeah.
But what actually killed him?
The shock.
He would have died from a heart attack.
Okay.
You don't know for sure. That was a heart attack.
No,
it could have been his brain fucking dying from being eaten away.
His face was like almost like a cup.
Yeah, it's either from loss of ICP or intracranial pressure, or it is heart attack.
And I would lean towards loss of probably intracranial pressure, if that's what you're saying, as the two possibilities, because it wasn't until his face was fucking basically concave that he was still fucking freaking out and shit like
his
that.
face was like turned into a bowl.
Right, but if you are exposed to acid, what they call the piranha solution is the only acid that actually eats through things that quickly. Any acid that is corrosive enough to eat through skin, if it contacts the bloodstream, it strips it completely of calcium and elicits.
That's the acids that we currently know and accept as primary acids. That's something that I was going to bring up later on in the thing. But
although bases are significantly more effective, more easily obtainable and effective for organic tissue, but any acid that's able to do that, will
the
strip
acids
blood
that
of calcium,
we
cause cardiac arrest.
the acids that we currently know about. That
sounded like you said the asses. I'm sorry.
Yes, the acids
The
that
asses
we know about.
we know about
like
will kill you if they stay on your face long enough.
Well, they will.
How about Nikki Guadagni?
I thought you were going to say
Dr. Holloway. She was named after one of the most famous the only female English prison.
What was the name of the prison?
Holloway. HRH Holloway.
Okay, I've heard that.
Her
before.
Royal Highness's Holloway.
Believe it or not, I'm kind of shocked at how smart that is, and how all the prisons that they're named off is actually based on their type of character.
That was very smart. I will give so much credit to the director and the co-writer of this, Vincenzo, because he included a lot of small things. So this film only had a $350,000 budget.
Yeah, and it only made domestically $489,220.
Yes, which already made more money than it cost.
Yeah,
so and by domestic means that
not
means
much.
US.
It was still considered
that means U.S. All right.
Yeah, I know. Overseas is where it made more of the money.
So all together, and I'm seeing two different reports. I was actually on the way here today. I saw another report. So I don't know which one. Almost 9. Okay, almost 9.
It was like 8 and some change. So
it was like 8.9
8.5 or something like that. Yeah,
8.9 and 8.936 or something like that $1 million. A lot of it was in France. France, for some reason, loved the shit out of it. But then I saw another article where Japan also loved the fucking shit out of this. So
they remade it.
Estimates? No. Before I'm talking about the 1997.
Yeah, I think their remake was in 2021.
Yeah. So Japan. That estimates I was reading is altogether globally it made $15 million.
Oh wow!
On a $350,000 budget.
That's a moneymaker right there.
And that's
this whole film. Yeah,
so.
this whole that was theatrically. That's not including home rentals and shit like that. That's just
this was a limited release though, wasn't it?
Yes. As far as domestically, yeah.
Yeah, domestically was but overseas it was a wide release.
Yeah. So the director,
that's pretty common though.
Yeah. The director / co-writer Vincenzo, when they sold the rights to this film to France, they sold it for a flat rate. So they didn't make. They had no idea that it was going to blow up in France the way it did.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a little odd. I would not have expected
for a home. As far as would not expect it blowing up the way it did.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, it doesn't seem like something that would have been a mass marketable type film.
I have a quick question on that. So they sold the rights to the movie, right?
They sold the distribution rights.
Okay, all right. So the distribution rights, did they not get any money off of after their lump sum for it?
And not in France. They sold the distribution rights in France for a flat rate. So
anything after
the flat rate, then
the
theaters made the money.
So it goes to France.
Yeah, it goes to the distributors in France.
Yeah.
It goes to them. So I think I read they sold the distribution rights for something like $65,000 to distributors in France.
You guys got screwed.
No, they absolutely fucking did. But they also had no idea. They were only basing it on what they were seeing. The responses based on Canada and the U.S. At the time. They're like, all right, we're not going to make much money over here in fucking.
Was this filmed over there? Was this filmed overseas?
Why would you expect that? No, it's filmed in Canada.
It was filmed in Canada.
Yeah, it actually has. It was nominated for numerous awards and won several awards, including the Toronto Film Festival first Canadian film maker. It won, best in class.
Yeah, but the budget was so fucking small. I was really shocked.
So the whole film
budget
was only filmed in 20 days. From start to finish.
Really? 16.
No shit.
No, 20 days is what I read. They only built 1.5 cubes,
which is really cool because what they did is you can tell that the different rooms.
They only built 1.5 cubes.
They had like a gel that went through the walls to make a different color and everything else.
So the way they did
impressive.
It took a lot of time to switch
money saving
each gel out. So they would film all the scenes in the white cubes.
Okay.
Then they would film all the scenes in the red cubes. They would film all the scenes in the green cubes.
Yeah.
They would film, because it took a decent amount of time to switch all the gel lights out.
You'll actually notice that you have, all the interpersonal conflict is in the red rooms.
Yeah. So one thing that was really cool that I read is, so the actors enjoyed filming the scenes in the white rooms.
Yeah.
They hated filming the scenes in the red rooms. They hated it. And that just goes back to the human psyche, the
Very-
red coloration, it automatically starts hitting emotions inside of you, your core emotions.
Well, the white one is very calming.
Exactly.
But when you think about it, they did a really good job because it made it look like they were in multiple rooms, especially when they open a door and you see the other room inside. So I'm sure they just kind of built like a small.
Yeah,
you said it was like one and a half.
The half cube. Yeah. So anytime they were looking from one cube to another, they were looking from the full cube into the half cube.
Okay, all right.
So that's why I only built 1.5. Me and Ron were talking about before. He's like, I thought I only filmed one cube. I'm like, no, they built another half cube so they could look across.
Yeah.
And see
So it's
another
actually
room.
pretty good.
They stretch this dollar like
I mean,
motherfucker.
that's
what I'm saying.
It's kind of pretty good cinematography.
The special
knowing that
effects were actually done for free.
Yeah, no, I read about that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a Canadian special effects house volunteered to do it for free.
You can tell because it's like
filmmakers.
like almost old school CGI. Especially when you see like the wires coming down to slice them up and everything, and
which I thought worked really well.
No, it looked fine. I mean, for the time that it was released, it wasn't that bad.
No.
Who was the cop again? I can't remember.
It's Quentin, was played by Maurice.
His
Dean
whole fucking attitude.
So
asshole.
I thought it worked really well as somebody who thought he was going. In his mind, he's a good guy. In his mind, he's the hero in his own fucking story.
Acting was shit.
Yeah, no, I will agree with that. That was the one fallback of this movie was the acting. But you got to remember,
David Hewlett did a great job.
But these are B movies, and
DeBoer
B movies
did a great
don't always
job.
have the best of acting inside of them. I mean,
So I
seriously.
thought Miller did a great job as Kazan. I really did.
No, he did.
I thought the
Absolutely.
mentally handicapped guy did the
That's
best.
Kazan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was the best in the movie.
But the cop,
Ren, I thought did really fucking well.
Which one was
for
Ren?
his 5 minutes.
The French guy who
No, I actually, when I was watching it, because I haven't seen it, I saw this in the 90s and I didn't remember it that much. I remembered certain scenes in there. And I was watching, I was like, oh, he's my favorite character. Oh, fuck, he dies already.
yeah.
I was like,
No, I
really
even
enjoyed it.
Levin, I thought she did really well as a college student.
Yep. Well, that's DeBoer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I honestly, yeah. So Quentin was probably the weakest of all of them.
Yeah. And that's the thing. They focused on him so much.
But that's because I think they had to focus on that because that is once again
the whole
focusing on
point was looking at the one involved in a group that wants to rely on brute force rather than intellect and cooperation.
Yes.
And he becomes so focused on self-preservation and rather than teamwork.
yeah.
And that again, this is a movie about the human condition.
It absolutely is.
And he is highlighted as the worst version in that control group.
And if you think about we've all known people that when it comes to super stressful environments, they become very brutal.
The two things that pissed me off the most about him was, I'm a cop. When I look in somebody's mind, I can like an X-ray. All right, you're a beat cop. You're a street cop.
No, he was a detective.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was a detective.
Where was this
Well,
defined?
he said he was a detective.
He said he was.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, still a detective versus a criminal psych major.
Once again, you're
in
getting
the CIA.
you're getting.
Yeah, I mean, you're going way outside the box on
Yeah,
that
you're
one.
Still,
real
like-
world though. I mean, I think we would all expect
At his
cops to be
age,
able
I would
to-
expect him probably to have been a detective for
He was a detective.
a couple years. If at
He
most.
was.
Okay.
He was.
Yeah, but either way,
I'm not arguing if he was or not.
No, so he
going off?
they didn't say how long he's been a detective.
I don't know.
He's a detective. But arguing the fact that even if he was just a beat cop,
Sounded like he was talking a bunch of bullshit.
We would all expect cops. We would trust cops to be able to read human interactions, and be able to start telling from the generalized aspects of, all right, this person's kind of carrying himself a little guiltily. This person's not, carrying himself that way. We would hope they would be able to, interpret
the way you just described that is the way that this character carried every little fucking thing.
Yeah, he became like that. That's what I said. He in his own mind, he was the hero in the story.
He was in his own mind. Yeah, in his own mind, he was
yeah.
the hero.
Yes.
But like we did another episode.
What was it? I don't know. You tell me. You're the paranoid one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like we did another episode prior with As Above, So Below. Right?
Yeah.
And you remember when like everyone has their own guilt that they have to deal with?
Yep.
Yes.
Right? So this cop here, he's a fraud. He is. Because,
Absolutely.
All right,
No,
so
I know exactly what you're
hold
talking
on.
about, yeah.
No, you don't. Because the thing is that a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. Okay. No, you don't know what I'm saying.
Continue.
All
Let
right.
me see if I'm wrong.
Because when you're drunk, all right, your words are what you think. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy here, as the movie progresses and he gets violent, that's his true nature.
Yeah.
And they do address that his nature is a violent nature.
It is.
Yeah, but does it also come into cabin fever?
Yeah.
When you think about it, because you're stuck in one single place and it starts to make you go crazy.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
A lot of influence from this film.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out where I'm. Continue though.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what were you thinking I was going to say?
You were going, yeah, you were going along with how he's got this underlying evilness to him, and it became more apparent throughout the movie.
Like even when when Holloway accuses him of
don't call me fucking wrong.
Yeah, Holloway accuses
But I
him
could've.
of beating his kids and shit like that. Later on in the film, he accuses her of being a plant. How would she know, information about me and shit like that?
Yeah.
It's because
Well,
she
that's
was
his paranoia.
legit just reading him.
Yeah.
As the way he was acting and his own internal paranoia. Oh, no. People, they don't understand the outside of me. So she must know certain information that there's no way anybody could guess.
Well, he was just paranoid.
Yeah, he was paranoid. He was insecure, and the only thing he could rely on was his own brute strength.
And not just that, but he didn't care about anybody else. He just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
He wasn't relying on his own brute strength. He was relying on other people also to
Other people's cognitive ability.
Exactly.
Well, no, he was kind of
That's what
forcing
I
them
mean.
to. No, because he was forcing the chick to do the numbers. He was forcing.
But he could only force
relying
them
on your own brute
But no,
strength means
but-
he's tearing the doors open themselves.
Yeah, but he's also using-
He's having to rely on Levin to figure out the math shit in order for him.
That's what I was
No,
just
but
saying.
also the other guy, the one that created the shell.
Yeah.
Worth.
Where he was kind of throwing and using his body as a thing to test the traps.
Let me tell you, when I saw him fucking yeet that motherfucker into the other room,
That's amazing, right?
I laughed
Yeah.
so fucking hard.
It was amazing.
All right, only one way to tell. Yup.
And when Worth at the end,
They're
when
all
he was just
barefoot,
like, all right,
throwing
you know
their
what?
boots.
I'm a piece of. When Worth was like, I'm a piece of shit. I don't have anything to fucking live for out there. Fucking go.
Yeah.
Just fucking leave me. And then he sacrifices himself in order to ensure.
Just to fucking kill that
Yeah.
dude.
So in a way, he was actually the hero when you think about
every
it.
little bit
Oh,
that
yeah.
he fucking got, though.
Because
But he
that
was
girl
also
with the
the
fucking
realist.
numbers,
he was also the most realist.
I wanted a little bit more from that scene, but I am so fucking
when he gets
satisfied
dragged up.
still just seeing that
Dragged?
blood
Yes.
smear.
yeah.
Exactly. It
I
was
wanted that motherfucker to suffer so goddamn bad.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No, it made me. I identified with the most with Worth. I would have to say.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know what? This is this vast machine that we're just making justifications to have it. Nobody knows really what the fuck it's for, and if they did, they're fucking gone already. All right, so now we're just having to throw bodies into this machine in order to justify it existing.
See, the thing is, I never understood what the whole point of the machine was. I mean, was it a government thing? Because they really never explained it.
They don't.
So that's
That's why
explained.
nobody
That's explained in the
knows, though.
sequels.
Yes, and
Well, I assume the prequel. I mean, I guess the
gonna
prequel is
say-
about the building of it.
Kind
the
of.
sequel, no. The prequel, yes.
Yeah.
But the prequel also
But it
didn't come.
It sounds
from-
like it's not very definitive, though.
No, it is definitive.
How
in
how
the
is it
prequel.
definitive?
How?
But also, you have to decide if you're taking that as canon because it didn't come from the same director and writer. It came from Lionsgate. The prequel did.
Well, see, the thing is, when they
I'm not going to take whoever fucking made the movie.
Yeah. So
As,
it's
as word.
when you have the creator of the film. And he purposely chose to leave it ambiguous in order for us to draw our own conclusion. Because we don't need to know.
So was
editing-
he not? So was he not part of anything else of the movie?
No.
Yeah, Natali.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't know
In
that.
editing,
So wait a minute.
Natali nixed the closing scene that actually showed you like where that led to, where he got out.
Oh, when
he chopped that. That was the first thing he got rid of.
apparently, oh yeah, you're talking about the deleted scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read about that. Is that even available to watch?
Nope.
Oh, so they never released that as
nope. Hollywood was like, nope, this is Ghost. This Ghost.
What is the scene?
It's a scene where basically you see where they actually when they leave the cube. Well, the savant leaves the cube.
It basically implies
all you see is a white light.
Yeah.
Well, you see that though
when
when the guy's leaving.
Yeah, but all you see is bright light.
Yeah,
no,
you don't see where he goes.
The deleted scene shows what's beyond that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did he explain what's beyond that in the deleted scene though?
Yeah, but he didn't like it.
So what was
it? Think of it? Government.
Okay,
government. So just like is this like out in Utah or something like that?
It doesn't
or
say
Area 51 or something like that.
Where is that? But it was saying it was government. So in the prequel,
I was kind of thinking it was aliens that made the fucking
human
cube
experiment.
Yeah,
on the human behavior and psyche.
Well, no, because they were all prisoners, weren't they?
Okay, so if you go by no. If you go by the prequel, that's why Ron goes by the prisoner thing because it's something I told him that happens in the prequel. Okay, so play the scene where they introduce Kazan.
This room is green. This room is green.
Yes, it is.
He played it so well.
I want to go back to the blue room.
What is it, shock or what?
I think he's mentally handicapped.
I like the blue room.
Jesus Christ.
He almost broke my neck.
Hey there, are you all alone? You want to hold my hand, honey?
Butter first, then honey, Kazan. Butter first, then honey.
How'd he survive?
I want to go back to the blue room.
He was the smartest one.
He was. Oh, as far as savant level, yes.
Well, he was one that basically understood the whole prime numbers and everything.
Yeah, so savant syndrome is exceptionally specialized.
Yeah, no, like basically a genius with
in like
limited
this much.
Yeah. So in the prequel,
was that the clip that you wanted?
Yeah, that's exactly.
I'm gonna cut that up.
No, all right. So in the prequel, and I'll give them credit because they did their best to try to answer some questions, but to still tell it in a very unique way.
Okay.
All right. So you find out there's basically this very religious government-run government in play, and people who oppose them, people who are against them. It's on you, Chase. It's on you.
I've heard you crunching your M&Ms over there twice in a row now.
Really? I'm this far away.
You call for a vote.
You can call for a vote.
Yes. I'm calling for a vote. That actually
On
distracted me from hearing you crunching
you're
in the
crunching
mic.
into the mic.
You are.
Crunching my M&Ms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You can pick it up. You can
Okay.
absolutely pick it up.
Oh, vote.
Aye.
Aye.
I'm not crunching M&Ms, though.
Well, whatever they
Crunching
are.
food.
You said crunching M&Ms.
He's not wrong. He's crunchy pub mix.
Either way, the vote passed.
You can call for a vote too, Ragnar.
No, I call for a fucking false vote because I'm not crunching M&Ms.
I call for a vote on Ragnar crunching food into the mic.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Well, there you go.
There you go. All right, punishment shot for Ragnar. Okay, so while
You're
this
about
is being
to pour it
set
on the fucking table.
you were. You absolutely 100% were. It was fucking weird
I
as
should've
shit.
fucking let that
you were
go,
like
too.
fucking 6 inches away from
My
the shot
man's
glass.
had too much watermelon gin.
Sam, don't ruin it. He's like, I was about to let him pour it on the table. I'm like, no, that board is expensive.
All right, so their implied base is run by a very religious government.
I
You can hear?
Yeah, you can.
That's why I've been going all the way back here.
Well, I don't have much fucking room to go.
Take your mic and do
Yo,
this.
even if I'm doing
It's
M&Ms,
like the
I'm
mics
doing
are
it.
on arms that can go away from you as you push it.
I'm trying not to fucking
room. All right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's right.
Y'all
It is
can go
weekend
fucking
from when
suck
Chase did,
my
when
God
fucking Super Hulk on the
damn
shit.
fucking asshole. Because this is what happens.
Okay, so the reason that clip, and I wanted you to grab that particular clip. So one of the main characters in Cube Zero is what it's called, the prequel.
That's what it's called? Cube Zero?
Yeah, because it's a prequel. So
I mean,
you had
there was only 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
There's Cube 1,
You had
Cube 2.
You had Cube. Then you had Cube 2, which they referred to as Cube Squared. And then you had Cube Zero.
I want to point something out. It's kind of funny that we did the movie Cube, and then we did the movie Sphere.
Okay.
It's just funny that
That's
we were
what we're gonna
circling
do.
a cube.
Movie
Is there
Pyramid.
another one called Triangle?
Pyramid.
There is?
No. Okay, so in Cube Zero, one of the main characters is actually one of the agents who's watching the experiments. You know, you would figure that this is all
Sounds
being
like Cabin in
watched.
the Woods.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. And you find out it's being run by a government. By the
So it sounds like
a
they have
government
cameras in
agency.
the place.
Oh yeah, all hidden and stuff like that, so you don't see the stuff. And they can actually read your dreams, and they can visualize what you're dreaming when they're passed out, when they're being put into the cube.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But in the guy that they have playing it, he's a really, really smart motherfucker. The way they show he's smart and able to visualize is when I will say is smart. He's able to visualize a lot of different things going on. Is he's constantly another watcher in the room is constantly trying to play different games of chess, you know, different scenarios that are going on. And he'll be playing chess against this guy and not even paying attention to what the guy's doing while the guy's studying the board and stuff like that. He's like, okay, I know what I'm doing. And I'll say, you know, Queen's bishop to, you know, whatever square. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, go ahead and move my knight to, you know, King's Rook, no, whatever. And he's like, and that's check. He's like, shit. All right, so I'll go and reset the move, reset the board. And he's like, okay, I'll do this instead. He's like, oh, all right, then I'll do this. And he's not even paying attention to what the board looks like. He's drawing or, you know, just doodling. He's able to picture the board completely in his mind and already figure out the moves that he's doing. And then they show how that's beneficial is because the cubes are always rotating, and he's able to picture where each cube is in each quadrant, in each section, and figure out what the safe rooms are, what the trap rooms are. He ends up going into the cube.
So it's basically like the female.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's able to. He actually goes into the cube to try to help somebody that he had seen go into the cube and realize that she's a political activist who's going against the government, and everybody in the cube is supposed to have basically a signed permission form. They might not know exactly what's going on or might not remember exactly what's going on, and you find out it's because they're putting chips in these people's brains, and they're causing different memories to either get erased or different memories to be implanted. And at the end, he ends up making it out. They capture him, like, okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and modify you. What do you mean modify me? I ain't signing, just kill me. It's like, oh, no, you've already signed. Even the watchers are, you know, inmates who've already agreed to this experiment, and we just modified your memories, and we've go ahead and modified your personalities to face this experiment that we're pulling off.
Yeah.
And they end up making him just like Kazan was, where they drop him into the cube after, you know, fucking with his brain, and he's like, oh yeah, this room's green.
So
this room
you're
is green.
basically all right.
This
So
room, I want to go back to the blue room, and just showing that even Kazan, the one who made it out in the first one, was just a plant of somebody
never
that's
out.
been modified.
Yeah, but how about the chick that was like the mathematician?
Everybody, according to Cube Zero, everybody
Has a
inside
role.
that cube,
They all have a role to play.
has already volunteered. They were basically death row inmates who volunteered to go into the psychological experiment and then have their brains fucked with to fit the different roles that they want to study.
Were these bigger budget?
Yes.
Like the budget was a lot better and everything else?
A lot more than 350,000. Yes.
Okay, I was curious.
all right. So going off of
The
prequel.
Yes. And the reason I'll say it's a religious activist because they actually, there's what they call the exit procedure. If anybody who actually makes it to the end and goes through the light, they show what happens to them.
Okay.
So they go through the light. All right. They ask you, all right, your name. All right. And then they're like, I think it's so-and-so, you know, based on what they can remember and shit like that. All right. And the next question was, all right, do you believe in God? And this is after they've already been through the trials and the tribulations of the cube. They're beaten down, this like that. And the one that they show in Exit Procedure, he's like, no, how can I believe in God when after what I just went through.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And immediately vaporized.
Good Lord.
Yeah, just immediately vaporized. And the main guy who goes into the cube, he's like, okay, what happens if they believe in God? I don't know. Nobody ever has. Nobody has ever said yes, they believe in God after what they went through.
Yeah.
So that's why I take it as it's a religious government backing that designed this.
Well, that would kind of
cube.
make sense then.
So Cabin in the Woods kind of takes a lot from this movie.
Yeah, a lot of inspiration as far as having to put people through different trials in order to satisfy curiosity.
Hey guys, we'll be right back.
Hello, and welcome.
This is the What If I Told You podcast, a show of conspiracies, cults, murders, and mysteries. I'm Emily.
And I'm Maddie. And you can tune in every Tuesday for your weekly dose of weird. We only ask that you be kind.
And stay weird.
Okay, goodbye.
I appreciate it, and I felt the need to watch the entire trilogy is just because of them trying to still honor.
It makes me want to
the
watch the
original
new ones. Yeah.
Yeah, they really do try to honor, but all of them try to honor the original, but
they're not as good as the original
because the original is so creative, so unique for what it was trying to accomplish. Yes, super low budget. Absolutely.
Yeah, but budget doesn't mean anything.
No.
Well, it kind of lets
you can make a movie.
know. Yeah, I mean, you can make a movie off of.
I mean, Blair Witch Project I think was made out of like $10,000 or $15,000 or $20,000, and that movie made like over $100 million.
Yeah,
and but it was just such a creative idea, and the fact that it didn't feel the need to give you answers.
Yeah,
it left
but
it
it
up
did,
to you.
Though.
Didn't really feel the need to give you answers. It
You
you took answers that you wanted to take.
Prequel or the
prequel felt the need to.
Subsequent movies.
Yes, they felt the need
answers.
to give you to try to give you those answers. But that's why I chose just Cube and not the a review of the trilogy.
Yeah,
but you also got to point out you got to remember that scene that you talk about, the hour.
Yeah. Oh yes. Another great choice of the writer/director. So there's a scene where they're getting ready to go and take a nap and shit like that, take a break. And Quentin's like, all right, we'll rest for an hour.
How do you know what an hour?
Let her sleep for a while. I haven't slept in fuck knows how long.
All right. 1 hour.
How the fuck are you gonna know how long an hour is?
Yeah.
An hour is as long as I say.
That right there happened at literally the 1 hour mark in the film.
Yeah,
not really, because I actually timed it
before.
myself. It was like 40 seconds or something like that. It wasn't.
It's whatever.
But it was
what
right
he
there.
said was the hour.
Yeah.
It's what he said, and Quentin, in my opinion, was speaking for the writer/director at that time. He's like, an hour is whatever the fuck I say it is.
Yeah, that can make sense.
Yeah.
Right. It was a nice little thing that they put in the movie.
It seemed really.
Did you notice that before the trivia, or did you actually notice that?
It felt about right to me, and stuff like that, but I really may not have consciously captured it. But then the second I saw that trivia bit, I'm like, yeah, that's about an hour in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking perfect. And then when I was rewatching it again, I stopped right after he said that, and they switched the view, and it was like right at 60.00. I'm like, this motherfucker, fuck him.
What was your favorite trap?
I really enjoyed the wires.
In the beginning, the first scene.
Which one?
Well, actually, there was 2 scenes with that.
No. To me, the first scene.
Yeah, because I think there was another scene where the wires came down, but he was able to escape.
Yeah, they did more the twirl.
That one there is more Resident Evil.
Yes.
The first one.
Yes.
The first one.
Yes.
I think Ron and I actually talked about that.
Yeah.
I was so mad.
It was like a two fence.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wire system.
I was so mad about
Remind me of Resident Evil.
his reaction from that little fucking cut on his leg. Like, really?
Oh, when he jumped out of
You're gonna lose your shit
wires?
that fucking bad?
But so the reason I would understand why him losing that shit is he felt that he almost died because he very well could have died. He very
Big
well
fucking whoop.
All right, big fucking whoop. All right, I'm sorry if I almost die because of something retarded that you did. I'm gonna be a little fucking pissed, especially you going. I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, I was talking about the spiral wires.
It was. Yeah. And the only reason the spiral wires went off because it was sound activated is because everybody else made it through, and then Quentin.
I thought the only sound activated.
No, the sound activated was the spears.
Yeah.
No, I thought that's when Quentin got hurt caught in the wires.
No, Quentin got hurt in the wires because they miscalculated.
Yeah, that was when they first found out.
You're right.
Just happened to fall at the right fucking spot.
Yes, you're right.
For that little wire circular cage.
Yeah.
Which I fucking loved how they had to throw they were all just running out of boots and they were throwing boots in the rooms to see if it would go off, which was smart.
It was.
But also the thing that they were able to speak in the room, or it was like a noise or thing, like it was a certain thing that could be said or not be said that the trap would go off. You remember that?
No, that was...
Once they had a certain volume.
No, that was
certain
the
volume.
octave. The octave of the room, because they even said, it was like, well, why doesn't the door activate it?
Yeah, they had to have it set above a certain rock, or it
was very selective of what it.
No, because you think about it, even because how loud once they got closer and closer to the rooms themselves moving, or even the room that they're in moving, it became very loud.
Yeah.
So it had to ignore anything from that point or below, or else that trap would constantly be being activated.
I love the part where they're basically crawling from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
And they're basically doing like monkey bars, just trying to walk over to the door. I thought that was a really cool scene. It was actually very impressive.
That part there was actually really cool because you see everyone had to be held by somebody else.
Yep.
Right. And it was Quentin, I think.
That's what I was watching.
He was the one that basically held everyone.
He was a physical
as they went through the hole.
And then you see the savant like go like, ugh.
Right.
Or he said he made like a laugh or something like that, and then the trap got set.
No, that was at the end of that sound trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Quentin held everyone to go through the sound trap room, and he was the only one left. Like, and if you remember, so I'm going by the depth of the room as you're going like forward or back, right? Not up or down.
Yeah.
And as you're going forward, the room, the space between the room where the doors are, right, is pretty long. You can fit what, 2 people in there or so, I think.
More than that.
No, it's about 2 people wide.
Yeah, I think. And when you're going down, right, from the top, going down into the bottom room, right, there's nobody to hold him. How is he able to be able to reach down?
Okay, so
right, because the only thing that, so logically for me would be the only thing able to hold him would be his feet on the ledge, to lower himself down, and then grab underneath.
See the depth of the room. If you think about it, the spaces between the room is they show it. I would say at no more than probably 2 feet.
3.5.
3.5.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can fit 2 people.
Okay. Oh, as far as that, yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying between the room. They're like, what do you mean they only fit 2 people in the fucking room?
No,
shoulder to shoulder.
Fit 2 people in between.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. As far as that square, yes, I would say that's absolutely right. So
I meant like if they were their backs were up against the wall, not going through it, but they were like sideways to it, you could have 2 people shoulder to shoulder.
Yes. No, you're absolutely right. But I was picturing he was saying the rooms, you're like maybe he was saying 2 people, like if they were laying end to end, it's only
that's
2
what I
people
thought. That's actually what I thought you guys were talking about.
Okay, at least
you're talking about the door.
The door itself.
Yeah, the tunnel between each one.
The tunnel. There we go, the tunnel.
All right. No, see, I don't know, because I think because they did a great job of placing the handles perfectly, in my opinion. You
Oh,
could,
yeah, they did.
Yeah, you could. I think you could potentially hold on to the room above you, the last handle right next to the thing, lower yourself down and grab the first handle on the ceiling of the room below you, and then use that to monkey bar your way over to the next one.
Yeah.
All right. I
could.
I see
all
that
right.
happening.
Yeah. I guess
on an average adult human being.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, he's all right. So he's supposed to be a cop. All right. I'll give him some sort of fitness. Yeah. All right. Give him some sort of brains and fitness for it. Yeah, I guess I could see it.
Worth the first time he went down, him just blowing himself and monkey barring himself, in that quiet.
Yeah, but then he had to be quick because of the savant doing that whole laugh that he did.
Yes. So, but they,
he's so fucking close
and Worth
Yeah.
screamed to me the most physically fit person.
Do everybody agree that? Do everybody agree
I work
that
in
you
an
wanted?
office building doing office building things.
You all agree that you all wanted him to die? To see
Worth
him
or
dead?
Quentin?
Quentin, yeah.
Yes.
I think he deserved to die. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Because Worth kind of redeemed himself.
So in Cube 2,
Oh, yeah.
they have, and that's another thing I'll give the trilogy. I will give it credit. So you have Cube, and that's your starting point. All right. In Cube 0, it definitely felt dirtier. It felt more industrial than Cube did. More primitive. Everything just felt less polished, less refined, more like I said, industrial.
The second one?
No, Cube 0. It felt
all right.
It felt more.
All right.
All right. So because it was earlier, and then in Cube 2, it said a little bit after. It's supposed to be the next iteration of the cube, and it's actually in what they call a hypercube. So they figured out a way to create a fourth dimensional cube, and it feels more space age, but also still instantly recognizable as an evolution of that cube. The doors are touch activated, automatically zoom open, versus turning something. Everything that seems a lot cleaner. Then they start delving. The traps become where gravity starts shifting inside each room.
Yeah.
So you're literally coming, from standing up, and then you go through this, tunnel, and then now you're walking on what was the wall in your perspective, because the rooms are able to basically transport instantaneously because it's in a hypercube situation, because they're dealing with fourth dimensional space versus traditional 3D.
Well, weren't the cubes constantly moving too? Like they were moving in a certain sequence.
They were, but also they were collapsing in on themselves in Cube 2, because they could not. They could figure out how to create a fourth dimensional space, but only for a limited amount of time before it starts collapsing in on itself.
They couldn't hold it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They were some of the traps were time manipulation traps, so they would while you're in it feels like a normal amount of time, but from looking from a next cube in, it looks like everybody's moving at super speed inside of that cube.
Well, that sounds very.
So they were delving into more theoretical type math and theoretical type problems to evolve, which I thought did a really good job of showing an evolution of technology inside of a prison environment, and would work well.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing psychological tests or different type of testing things, you would test whatever the newest shit.
Well, what do you think the first one was actually doing?
Okay, by first one you mean from Cube, or are you talking about the very first one?
No.
Cube Zero?
All right, so we're only delving into
Cube, the one we watched.
All right, so no, I do think it was basically
it's a social experiment.
Yeah, I think it was like Worth said, is somebody came up with an idea of a social experiment. Uncle Sam went ahead and funded that shit.
For how many?
And he was contracted
billions of dollars.
Exactly.
And he was contracted to make the outer shell of the cube.
And then where the left hand doesn't know. Yeah, the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. And that's the way it should. That's the way it absolutely should be. When you're dealing with classified projects, the left hand shouldn't know what the right hand is doing.
No, you build this. You build that. You build this.
Yeah.
I build that.
What's this for?
You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing.
And
and that's
and then once you have a certain amount of money invested in it, you're like, if that person who came up with the original idea is no longer a part of the picture, you start trying to come up with reasons to justify spending so much money in order to have this. Otherwise, your job is useless.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, so it really made sense to me with Worth's idea, even though he's very pessimistic in the idea. While Holloway was trying to seem maybe this grand fucking, conspiracy idea, and Worth was like,
she wasn't wrong.
Yeah, but Worth was like, no, you're giving too much credit. Somebody came up with a fucked up idea, and then other people just kept fucking building upon it, and nobody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, but she had the idea of not necessarily the cube, but she had the idea of like, this is involving the government.
Oh yeah,
yes. But also other ideas were thrown around, like aliens or shit like that.
See, that's what I thought it was. I thought the whole idea was aliens.
Way too goddamn far.
Exactly.
But see, that's the thing. The thing, the cubes looked very. Also, the cubes kind of reminded me of Hellraiser.
Yeah,
they reminded me of the cube in Hellraiser with the way the designs are and everything else. So it was kind of similar to that.
It also made a lot of sense. Like, so even the handles on the doors in Cube, they were just die cast. Handles. That's all they were. Just simple fucking die casts that were repurposed. And I'm like, that's exactly what Uncle Sam would do. They would. I mean, that's so absolutely fucking it.
So you said in the prequel, right? There was what'd you say it was? It was digital or the handles.
Oh no! In the sequel, it was touch.
Oh, the sequel. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind.
Yeah. And one of the people in the cube, was supposedly the one who designed the door. The handle. As far as those things.
That's crazy that they put the guys that actually designed and made the place to be in the cube. To use
but then you're
trying to get rid of them.
But if you go by what Cube Zero says,
they were just downloaded some of some of those memories.
Yeah,
exactly. So
wait, what?
Cube Zero, they had a memory manipulation chip.
Yeah. They had advanced you don't know what the time frame in any of these movies are.
Yeah,
you do not know. And like Cube Zero, it's like a weird futuristic, almost steampunk type feel to the grittiness.
Yep.
But also some of the technology, like they would literally show them implanting a computer chip into the people's heads and being able to activate different memories or implant different memories all together. So it's like futuristic, but it's also gritty, and it's like, all right, this is kind of fucking weird.
So it explains a lot more and makes you. So if you watch the prequel, it makes you watch the first movie, and actually understand it.
Yeah, it's really not too bad.
No, but and the way they release them, like that, they released Cube, and then they released Cube 2, which is futuristic.
Yeah,
and then they released Cube Zero, which is more past.
Yeah, but that's kind of how a lot of fucking movies
I appreciated
go, though.
that. I thought it was a good move rather than releasing Cube and then Cube Zero and then Cube 2. I thought it worked a lot better showing future, and then let's go ahead and have a better idea.
And a lot of movies actually do that, and some movies do, when they do that, they do it really fucking well.
Yeah.
So, but like I don't know the other two of this one.
Yeah,
so I can't argue on it.
Like I said, I just really appreciated somebody taking such a weird idea. And another one of the co-writers of this film, he got his start as a storyboard artist on Johnny Mnemonic.
Really,
that's a good movie.
Yeah,
no shit.
Yeah, man.
And very beautiful and and very creative and outside the box type fucking thinking and shit like that. So it just showed that creativity and that outside the box thinking.
Nice.
I felt it played well in this film. The originality. So
you know what movie always comes to mind for me when we talk about Mnemonic? Scanners.
Yes,
that's a good one.
That's a fucking weird one, but it's really fucking.
That's
good.
Cronenberg, man.
Yeah,
the famous head blow up scene.
Hell yeah.
That's a good movie. That's a really good movie.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, so if I hope you do take the time to see, the sequel and the prequel.
I plan on it.
I really do, just because it gives you a better understanding of the universe, and I really appreciate even like in all of them the acting ain't great. I'm gonna be completely honest about that. None of the acting is great in any of them. None of the writing is great in any of them. But
it's a B movie.
It is. But to see the evolution of even just the the cube itself and how it becomes so different, but also so recognizable. They did a really great job in that. And that you can see the traps evolve. Like even in Cube Zero, you'll see a wire trap, but the way they affected it to make it happen in this one is they basically had like bolts that were connected to wires that were magnetically drawn to the other side of the room in order to create that wire and then wrap around a person and then reverse the magnetism so it just draws that fucking wire tight as shit on you. All right.
That's kind of genius.
All right. It is.
Yeah.
But it also shows you it's something more simplistic than the wires that were in the cube.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense. You see the evolution of the trap.
So comparing, I don't want to compare the first one, Cube, to the second one.
Yeah, that's really hard to compare because we haven't seen them yet.
Yeah.
I kind of wish you had us watch those.
But how would you say the Cube would be to the prequel?
The Cube to me is the best of all three because of the creativity and the originality, and it's the mama of everything else.
I can see that.
Yeah, Cube 2 and Cube 0 were definitely much more polished. You can tell more budget, more effects driven, similar story feel. It still delves into human interactions and everything else that goes with it, built upon that, both of them. And I give them credit for that because neither one of them took away from didn't go too far away from, but still told their own unique story. They were all just still piggybacking off of Cube.
Yeah.
So as long as you can appreciate Cube for what it was, then you can appreciate what the sequel and the prequel did with their own storyline and their own different viewpoints.
So you said before that you consider Cube as like the granddaddy
of the gamer horror films,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you compare this? How would you compare it to Saw?
Okay, so Saw to me, it took that idea
and just ramped it up.
It's the same.
Yeah, it is.
It's literally the same fucking concept.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's just not in a cube.
Obey the laws.
Yes.
And listen to
Pay attention to the way it's worded.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen exactly the way I'm telling you how to do your job.
Yes. Saw to me, it took that idea and then it perfected it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So
only the first one. The rest sucked.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not going to say no.
I wouldn't say the rest sucked.
The traps and all the sequels were fucking amazing. I'm sorry, the traps.
I think that's all they were popular for is just the creative traps.
Was it the Venus flytrap helmet?
Yes.
Oh, that was always a classic.
Yeah.
So they,
but
Saw took the idea and made it perfect.
But Saw tried to go back.
Yeah.
Into the very beginning. So you kind of, I think with Saw, you kind of get lost a little bit.
It tells a very long story.
Oh, Saw does actually.
Oh, yeah.
Saw tells a very
jumping around time frames.
A long drawn out story.
And no, I'm a huge fan of the Saw series. Huge fan because it took that gaming idea of horror and made it perfect. Just like Cabin in the Woods, to me, it's fucking perfection.
But that's why you say
really
Cube is the granddaddy of all before
and that's
Saw.
why I love it, because that was the first time. Because I saw it, I want to say it was probably like 98, probably is when I saw it.
Direct to video.
And and I came across it. I'm like, oh, this looks fucking kind of interesting, kind of weird.
Video store. Horror section.
And fucking, then I watch, I'm like, this is so fucking goddamn original.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. And then Saw comes out and it's like, holy shit, they took that and they made
about
it perfect.
10 years later.
Yeah, they made it
Saw
fucking
came out.
perfect.
James Wan.
Yeah. But that's why I love Cube, is because it gave the blueprint of,
it
all
really
right,
did.
this is what we're going to do.
And you
build
have
it better.
so many series.
I figured you picked this one because of Kazan.
I really dug the shit out of Kazan.
Yeah.
I dug the shit out of Kazan.
And I figured you would have picked this movie because of him Because
I thought this movie. The reason I really fell in love with this movie is like not only the creativity and originality of it. I thought it did a decent job of showing all different personalities and how they would react in a super stressful fucking situation. Like the Stanford Prison Experiment. I fucking love. I love the fucking that, even though it's fucking fucked up as it was.
That was horrible, but
it was. But it shows the human condition. But you're right. It does.
It does.
And having been in super stressful situations and seeing all different personalities react in different ways, this may have been exaggerated reactions or maybe not positive, believable.
I don't think they were very exaggerated.
Maybe not believable.
Some of them.
Yeah,
I
think fucking what's his name?
But
what's his
you
name?
were able to understand
Quentin.
Yeah, you were able to understand.
I think Quentin's emotions were spot on for someone that tried to portray a hard ass.
Yes,
in his or outside of the cube, right? He tried to portray a hard ass throughout his daily life. You are put into a certain situation where you don't know what is going on.
Yes.
And, and I'm doing hand gestures here for a cube.
Mm-hmm. You're voguing.
I'm voguing. Yes. Vogue. But no, I really do think that he tries to bring some of that into the cube itself. And it completely fucking backfires. He has no idea what to do because everyone is so used to following his word.
Yeah.
So he literally he gets violent.
Oh yeah.
With
all
of them.
to his basis.
Yeah, but he even got touchy feely with touchy feely with the chick.
That's disgusting.
He decides to try, and he decides to try and get close and touchy feely with Gene. And then he's throwing Worth around because he's trying to say, it's your turn. It's your turn to fucking go through the hole.
Yep.
Well, fuck you, dude. Like, it's been his turn the last 6 or 7 fucking throwaways,
Yeah.
What are you going to end up fucking doing?
And in future films, they did give similar personalities, but from different backgrounds or different trials that they have. If you choose to go see the sequels, I'm trying not to give it too much away because it does a really good job, but there's one where somebody gets kind of fucked up by one of the traps, and logically you should leave that person behind and shouldn't have anything to do with them.
Do they get stuck?
I don't want to give.
No. Like I said, what I'd like to do is I'd like to watch the movies and we actually give a review of them.
Somebody gets fucked up, and you should, in a purely logical situation, you should leave them. But they're begging you not to leave them behind.
Logic before logic
so
and emotion.
I would say the closest analogy to Quentin in that film says, okay, fine, you can come with us, but you're the first one going into the room each time. You're a trap tester now.
Yeah.
All right. So, if I'm going to take the chance of continuing on with you,
you're going to be of benefit.
Yeah, you're going to benefit me. Which, from a logical standpoint, it fucking makes sense.
Yeah.
It really does. From an emotional standpoint, it's fucking hard. You're like, God damn it. Oh, that sucks. But from a logical standpoint, it makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
They do a good job of playing on different, showing you different, the similar personalities, but different. In each film, they really do.
Yeah.
Not knowing who you want to root for, who you don't want to root for, who's the bad guy, who's
definitely
not
wasn't
the bad
rooting
guy.
for him.
Yeah, they do a good job going through. But
like I said, I was rooting for the Savant.
But also, you think about Quentin. If you really think about Quentin being thrown in that world, all right. So out in the real world, cops are given power because society says they have power.
Yeah.
Well, he felt like he was the boss of the whole.
Now, once you're in that foreign alien environment, society is no longer there. So you're powerless.
Yeah.
Now at this point, when you spent your probably your entire adult life with given this illusionary power and having to learn to deal with no longer having it, because inside that cube, society's rules don't matter. You're not a cop anymore.
No,
you don't have to be treated with respect. You don't have to be listened
and
to.
He's trying to force that onto everyone.
Yeah, because that's what he's known for his entire adult life.
Yeah, via brute force and
and
you
at
see
first
that,
he tries to do it through logic and alpha male magnetism and shit like that, and just tries to convince people why should I can read him. He's a fucking spy and shit like that. I can like an X-ray. He's trying to use a logical reason, and then he resorts to, when that's no longer working, he resorts to brute force because that's the only way he knows how to operate is try to enforce this power that he's grown used to and no longer having. Which just speaks to the illusion, how quickly we all crumble when all the facades.
Facade.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
I saw the word in my mind.
Should I call that one? Should I call that one?
Yeah, you should. What is a facade?
It's like a barricade, but with an F.
Yes, there you go.
Yes,
you can call it.
I'm not calling that.
You can.
Go ahead.
It's too late.
You're the one who wants
call it. Go ahead and call it.
It's too late in the night. It was a joke. Jesus Christ. Yes. Continue. Fuck.
So
you're the one that wants it.
You can see, all of the facades we put up as individualities, how quickly that all falls away when we're in a completely different alien society, and that's what it was.
Yeah,
and that's why I really, really fucking appreciated this fucking film, is not only its creativity, but the human emotion, a human dynamic.
Yeah, it was a study on humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's pretty much what it fucking was.
It really showed what each character was really, what type of person that they were.
Yeah.
It kind of
breaks
brought
you
out,
down to your base person.
Yeah, it brought out exactly what they're.
Even Worth, who felt completely disengaged from society and numb to the stuff, and he kind of had to be because all the rumors surrounding what they were doing,
what he was a part of.
But also not knowing, but that's blind ignorance. And ignorance is bliss. So he coming to that realization that there was nothing outside that cube for him anymore. After what he's been through, and so that he can't return to that void, that emptiness outside that would rely upon him. And even when he dies, when he's dying, he feels the need to die and lay on Levin, who is somebody he's actually built a human connection with. He doesn't want to die alone. All right, even though she's already dead, he doesn't want to pass on alone because he's built that connection.
He just wants some. What's cool is that you see at the very end when he is actually dying, he crawls over to her,
Levin.
And he gets as close as possible, but he is not actually. He's not actually physically touching her.
Yeah.
And I think that was actually pretty fucking cool because it shows that he is still separated from humanity.
There we go.
But he still did what needed to be done.
He did,
in order to be the best human that he could be. I mean, he protected Kazan, but he also punished Quentin.
But if everyone listened to her at the very beginning, nobody would be fucked.
Yeah.
But realistically, I wouldn't listen to her if I was in that fucking, if I woke up in that fucking situation. I'm like, no, I need to fucking move. All right, I need to fucking me just fucking sit here.
That's a very hard decision to fucking make. Knowing that like you're in a no way out zone. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors to fucking pick from. You don't know which one works,
but also
which one is good.
But also, realistically, it does make sense that it can only be what's so big. You can't move in the same fucking direction. You're gonna fucking make your way out. That's
Like
before
Ren was
you know.
saying. I'm just going in a straight line until I hit something.
And
that's all before everything. Like,
and you need to have
everything actually settles in.
You need to have that mission. You need to have that. that goal in front of you as a human being.
Yeah.
You need to have something to strive for. Otherwise, you're just going to give up and die.
Yeah.
The way Worth was basically doing at the end.
Yep.
Because his mission was complete, and he knew outside of there was nothing left for him.
He got everyone to the exit.
Yep.
I
really
best part of the movie though was when fucking what's his name at the very end got fucking when he got
smeared across the wall. Fucking loved that.
Yeah. When he was grabbing hold and he got fucking crushed and smeared all the fucking across the wall.
Yep.
The best part of the whole fucking movie right there.
It was amazing.
I would have liked a head on face shot from him hanging out the other.
I was expecting that, like a door shot where you seen half the body out.
Shit. Yeah.
But also now the guys are picturing what it would be. Would actually seeing it would live up to your expectations?
No, you're right. I think it was probably a good.
I don't want to fucking live up to it.
Yeah. Exactly. It wouldn't live up to your expectations.
I think
actually going in.
No. I'm saying
if they had given you that shot, would your expectations be higher than what they could have delivered? And I think he's got a good point. Yeah. It was probably a really good director's decision there.
Yeah.
All right.
You're picturing it better than they probably could have made it happen.
Yeah. There we go. He caught on. Yep.
I love seeing that. The hamster on the wheel right now.
Yep.
I have a feeling that Ragnar is going to be changing his critical view about this movie now.
All right, yeah. So you're actually talking about the movie. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Want to go ahead and go into the pint reviews?
I'm right. No, I actually thought you were talking about.
There's no hamster in the movie, but
we'll start with Ragnar.
What?
You're doing the first pint reviews.
Why?
Because we're going around.
Why?
Table.
He needs some time to digest this.
Okay, we'll start.
All right,
with Chase.
Chase.
We'll start with me.
All right.
So we're gonna go with this one.
What? Huh?
Dude, fucking pick one.
I said you. He said
producer.
Him.
You started being very hesitant, so fuck it. We'll give you some time to think.
How often do I take a minute?
Yeah. That's why you're taking a minute. We can give it to Chase.
Okay. Anyway,
why you think?
All right. Chase, me, then Ragnar, and then Stu.
Rather than having dead
I
air.
enjoyed the movie, with the exception of like half of the cast. I really couldn't stand Quentin. Oh fuck! I was so mad that the personality that they made him portray was poor, and then the acting portraying that shitty personality was fucking poor.
Yeah.
I couldn't get over it. I really could not get past it. And I would say that honestly took my critical rating down a full pint and a half.
Okay.
Second from that, Holloway. She was a raging bitch. That's kind of what she was supposed to be. But at the same time, there was, as Crystal pointed out while we were watching, there was a few different points in time where she was just completely devoid of emotion. Mm-hmm. Just fucking give me something. I really did like how they made the sets work. It progressed well without making excessive budget. It was a great concept. It was a fantastic novel piece of film. They explored a whole new idea and genre, and it, like Stu was saying, it really did give birth to a huge genre of horror film that we fucking love nowadays. We really do appreciate these
torture porn.
Exactly. The torture, the game, the puzzle horror. It's, you ask anybody that's into horror and they're going to tell you, man, Saw is in my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
And that they can owe to this fucking movie.
Yep.
Okay. It did a great job with it. So critically, I'm going to struggle to give it a 3, but I'll give it a soft 3. A very soft 3.
Hard 3 1/4?
No.
No?
No. I'm like 2.75.
Okay.
Maybe 3.
Okay.
One thing I don't think I mentioned, though, this was actually a Saturn Award nominee.
Oh, really?
What's that?
It's like a sci-fi Oscar type of thing.
Yeah, the best of the sci-fi films of that year.
Because from a sci-fi standpoint, it's a great sci-fi movie. And I really enjoy some of the,
Would it be sci-fi?
It is.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is definitely sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's sci-fi horror.
Because it's outside of the realm
It's
of what
very
would
on the
be-
edge of
That's
sci-fi.
why I'm
It is.
asking.
It is.
Yeah.
Because I don't see it as sci-fi. I don't. That's why I was asking.
With the mechanical traps and the way that the cube looked. It's definitely sci-fi.
It's buildable.
Why? Why?
But
why,
on the
why-
scale
all right,
it was buildable on.
Why? Because it has mechanical traps?
No.
No, not
Because
mechanical
it's-
traps.
No,
also because it's like the
because
unknown. It's not like.
It's not that unknown, though.
So, and you say the scale was built. And actually, the scale, if you think about it, with the dimensions that were given, that's easily done in what we would consider a football field.
Yeah.
An NFL football field. So I'd say, or even a large hospital complex.
Yeah.
That has been gutted out. A closed university complex.
You know what this is pretty reminiscent of? Platform.
Yeah.
Which, for the record, I also fucking hate. That ending
So you're
was
gonna
some
pick it
shit.
then?
Yes, I probably will actually, just to rip that fucking thing apart. But
Because you watched it as a kid, it was great.
I didn't watch it as a kid. The shit just came out like 4 years ago. Fuck.
Exactly.
Fuck you. God
10 years old.
Enjoyment rating of Cube. I actually really did kind of enjoy it because I did see this probably early 2000s. And Michael Hewlett. Is it Michael? Yeah, Michael Hewlett.
David Hewlett.
David Hewlett. There we go. David Hewlett. He's always been a favorite actor of mine. I've been a huge fan of basically everything on Sci-Fi Channel since I can remember.
And they played this on Sci-Fi a lot
Yeah,
back in the day.
yeah, and that's why that's why I saw it. And him in at Stargate and Stargate Atlantis, it was just warm fuzzies. But I I enjoy the concept. It was fun to watch. I like the like we were talking about the puzzle piece horror. Enjoyability, 3.5 overall.
Okay.
So solid fucking movie.
All right, I'm going to be giving this. This is going to see my reviews haven't changed. It's still a bit the same, but I was actually a fan of this movie when I watched it, and I bought the movie because I was watching it with the damn commercials. And I was like, you know what? I remember this movie. I remember I enjoyed it when I was younger, so I'm going to go ahead and just buy it. And I went ahead and bought it, and I enjoyed how original it was, how it was the grandfather of Saw and other horror movies, and the whole puzzle horror type of thing. I really enjoyed the fact that the sets and everything were only made under $250,000 was pretty damn fucking good. I mean, the special effects were good for that budget. So they did a really good job, especially all filming it in just one room.
Yeah, and
it seemed like it was
enclosed room.
Yeah.
It wasn't like an open set. This was an enclosed room. Almost all the filming was done with handheld cams.
That's really cool. They did a great job.
They did have the cinematographer, standing on one edge of the room holding a fucking camera. And so in order to try to show the scope of the room.
Yeah. So I really, really believe that this is a recommendation for enjoyment. I would give it I'm going to give it a 4 for enjoyment. I thought it was very fun. I thought I would recommend this. It seems like I want to watch it again to get an idea. But the one thing I have to do is drop my critical totally down. And it's not because this is the hard part, because the movie was extremely well made in the way that it looked, the sets, the fucking special effects, the smartness of the traps and everything else. But the acting did it for me. But I mean, that's pretty well known for B movies, is the acting always can fuck something up. Like Quentin, I could not stand him. He was fucking. I was waiting for him to die. I didn't realize he lasted all the way to the end until he dies. But the Savant, I actually enjoyed his character. I thought he was really, really cool. And the fact is, I don't think they're going to kill off a handicapped character. And he was the last one to live throughout the whole thing. And he.
Now, when you were first seeing this film, did you see Kazan being the one who fucking survives?
Well, see, the thing is, I saw this back in the 90s. So it's really hard to remember. Like, I had to.
First seeing it?
Yeah. When you first saw it, would you believe that Kazan would be the one who won?
It's actually predictable.
I'll wait on that.
It's pretty predictable because when he drops out and you could tell that he's like he can't, he doesn't, he's not all there. I was like, he's gonna win. He's going to win. But I also thought two people were going to win. I thought him and somebody else.
One.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I did not think he was going to be the only one. I thought there was going to be at least two. I thought the girl was going to get out. The mathematician girl, basically. What was her name? 11. Yeah, but Worth, you can already tell that he was going to die. But I didn't realize that he was going to give his life to for Savan to get out and everything else. But the acting really did it for me that I didn't care for that. That's why my critical went down. But it also, that's why, what did I give my critical?
You haven't. Then it went down.
No, it has changed. It has changed. I would give it a 3. Critical would be a 3. I think I was about a 2.5, but a 3. It's because the acting's really the only bad thing. It's a really creative movie, and the fact that the director, like I said, he did a really good job making this, and you can tell so many other movies. Like, I'm sorry, I relate this a lot to when you're talking about the prequel, Cabin in the Woods, when you got the two guys controlling everything. That's what this Cabin in the Woods basically stole from this, or the prequel at least.
If you choose to see the other two, I really suggest.
I'm going to.
You see it as you see it at Cube 2 and then Cube 0.
Okay.
Don't see the prequel first, because after you see Cube 0, it then makes you have to stop and reevaluate what you saw in Cube 2 and in Cube.
Yeah.
It really makes you think, oh, okay. All right, I was really appreciative.
Well, that's normal with a lot of sequels, is that sequels actually give more intel on what happened in the original movie to the point where you actually think of the original movie in a completely different way. So I'm really willing to see the sequels. Like, now I want to, after you talking about it, especially the prequel. Prequels are always interesting because they have to create completely new material that blends right into the movie afterwards. So this is a recommendation. I would tell anybody, if you want to see a good, decent horror film, and the gore effects are great. I mean, the guy's getting acid sprayed in his face, fucking great gore effect. The guy getting sliced up, it kind of reminded me of Resident Evil, and Resident Evil came out after this.
I really liked
that whole scene where the guy got sliced up in Resident Evil was just like this, but this scene, when you saw the body fall apart into chunks, you could see the stomach, you could see everything apart on the inner sides. I thought that was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Like I said, for $250,000, that was a good latex job right there with all that. Great job on that.
$350. You keep saying $250. $350.
It's about $350.
Actually, when I looked online, it said $250. That's what I wrote down.
Everywhere I saw multiple things said $350.
Oh, I went to the budget website. So
Either way, it's low as hell.
Still, that's still not that much money. I mean, in fact, most movies nowadays take about $1 million to make even for low budget, and this is like way under that. This is like almost Blair Witch budget, and like I said, the set looked really good for that. I mean, it was a very cool looking set. And
I wanted to go in. I still want to go into that fucking cube.
Yeah,
not to be in the death traps.
No,
but just to physically be in that space and to feel that space.
All right, well, just tell the government, they'll put you in there, and you just put live your life in there.
No, it just seems really fucking cool, that space, the tactile.
But let me ask you a question. Here's a good question to ask all you guys. Do you think you can make it out of the cube?
No.
If you were put in that position, do you think you can make it out of the cube?
No.
Exactly.
No.
myself?
No. With the
numbers and the
high
pride
level math that's required off the top of your fucking head and shit like that.
If I knew where I was going first, sure, because then I'd know to stay in the same room they put me in.
Yeah.
And just keep checking the fucking door.
No, and if it was just something as emotion or pressure sensors, yeah, I could go ahead and deal with that shit, but everything else that came along with it, nope.
I just love the fact that they were all barefoot and they kept throwing their boots. I thought it was funny that they just kept losing them and everything else. So, and the one thing I enjoyed is actually this was predictable. I knew it was going to happen when the other girl, the girl that left the cube to go and climb down using all their clothes as like a rope and everything else.
Holloway.
And then Holloway, and then you see Quentin basically just holding on to it. And then he just gives this look. He's like, she's about to die.
Yep.
And she falls down to her death. I thought that was really predictable. I knew that was going to happen because you could tell that he was just for himself. And like you said in the beginning, or I think I brought it up too, is that this cube, what they were in, brought out what their characters truly were. It brought out their inner.
How cool did the outside of the cube look, though?
It was weird.
I thought they did a great job.
Really? It was
Even
weird.
though in my mind, I'm like, all right.
It was.
I couldn't understand how
you could hear the wind and everything, and it was weird because you could hear the wind. So I was wondering if this cube's underground or is it above ground
and shit like that. I'm like, all right, so where's
super strong electromagnetic levitation?
That's the only thing.
That's a good idea. It probably is that. Yeah,
but even then, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
you feel that when you're you would
it's
feel
like the first thing that comes to mind.
But you would feel that effects when you're in the room.
Yeah,
and how would you open the doors? how would you even open the doors? And especially in the shelves.
So
in the outer rooms, if it was electric magnetism that were doing it, then the door, everything in there was metal.
But
so how would you even open the doors? Because you had the different pressure.
Random shit came to mind, man. Fuck.
And it's fucking wrong.
Ragnar, how about you, buddy? Your turn.
Good.
Review.
Yes.
Done. All right. That's a wrap.
That's a 5 out of 5 for Ragnar.
It's good. I like.
I want to go back to Blue Room.
Resident caveman.
I want to go back to Blue Room.
Yes.
The room is blue. The room is green.
No. Blue
I want blue.
No. Blue.
Green.
Blue.
Blue.
Fuck you, blue.
Green.
I'll send your ass to the red room.
What is this? Daffy Duck and
He
Bugs
actually
Bunny?
wanted the director wanted actually a 6th room, but they didn't have money, or 6th color. They didn't have money for it.
They wanted 6 colors?
They wanted a 6th color, and they're like, "Oh, we can't afford that." Like,
What was it?
What
was it? It was white, blue, green, and red.
White, blue, green, red,
and orange.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Critical. We'll go 3. When I first, first watching it, I was very confused. No, you know what? Not confused. What?
My fucking M&Ms. God damn it.
You were what? My M&M's, god damn it. Is that record? Yes. Like a fat boy, he just dropped cake. I mean,
oh, man.
Oh.
I vote.
What?
Did you? What?
I vote.
You call for a vote.
I call for a vote.
I'm gonna say no because honestly, losing M&M's is punishment enough to me.
Yeah, I just lost like half my fucking jar.
Yeah, no, that's
I never write a comedy.
Did you put them back?
They're on the.
Did you put them back?
No, I'm not putting them back.
I was kind of on the same boat with Stu.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
I felt kind of bad for you, honestly, when
I
it
don't
happened.
feel bad for him.
Yeah, but you failed, so
That's fine.
yeah. He's still upset about it. I love it.
My M&Ms.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
M&M's.
Christ. Let's go, fat boy.
It's going to sound really bad on the fucking podcast. God damn it, my M&Ms.
Like a beaten dog. All right. Enjoyment. You gave a critical
3. I'll give it enjoyment at 3 quarter.
So
Especially after listening to the show.
So you still mad at me about that $4?
Yep.
Well, fuck you then.
Yeah.
All right. You don't think $4 is worth a 3.5 to you? All right, fine. Fuck you.
So, Ragnar.
Yeah, basically.
Ragnar. I have very strong words from Crystal.
Okay.
She says it's a fantastic fucking movie. And on principle, fuck you, it's worth the $5.
Keep her money.
That was good. That was good, though. That was a good little bit.
Tell your old lady to keep her money.
All right.
All right.
I'll let her know.
All right, so my turn to
I
wrap
want
it
my
up.
money from Stu.
You ain't getting it, fucker.
I know.
I mean,
Fucking
you know,
Jew.
3.5. If that ain't worth $4,
Oh, wait. Oh,
fuck
fuck.
you.
All right. Well, fuck it then. It's a 1 and a 1.
Too late now.
No.
You already submitted.
No, bullshit, because this motherfucker right
I
here
dropped
changes
M&Ms.
his goddamn review every goddamn episode.
Wait, what? What did
Of course you change your review. It's
After the
just
thing,
that
you even just admitted that during the thing you're.
No, oh, no.
I know, I've done it a lot.
Oh, no.
I've done
Oh,
it a
no.
lot.
This son of a bitch right here has changed his fucking review every fucking episode.
Either way, even if it was a 1-to-1.
So
I had to pay money to see goddamn Split Second. All right, fuck you.
I
never got
you know
fucking
what? I
recouped
had
for
to pay
that.
money for this shit,
All
so
right.
where's my money?
If you're saying this on level of Split
Unfortunately,
Second,
we do
fuck
not
you.
have
Who'd you have to see Split Second for?
The one who's never here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Hey, take it up with him. I'm taking my shit up with you right now.
I don't think he'll ever hear this.
Probably not.
He never listens to the fucking show.
So,
all right, so critically, I'm going to agree with you guys. This isn't a well done
Excuse me.
I think it did really well with
Conceptually, it was fantastic.
Yeah. Budget wise, it did really well for the budget it had.
Yeah.
I really thought the cinematography did really well, imposing different feelings on you. The claustrophobic at times, the high tense.
I didn't even think about that. The claustrophobic.
I think it did a really good job of imposing the feelings on you, cinematography wise. Acting, garbage. Absolutely. Yeah, Quentin definitely the worst, but as a whole, they were bad.
You know what? Believe it or not, Worth actually showed a sign of good acting. I thought Worth did it decent. Yeah. Not bad, not good acting, but he was decent.
He's a solid actor.
Yeah, he's absolutely.
Yeah, I thought he was good.
I always enjoy watching him, but
he plays a really good arrogant ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly, and but will he ever go down as a great actor in my mind?
No. Movie, I mean TV shows basically. Yeah. That's all he's good for.
So the dialogue definitely was weak and unpolished. The sets, I thought they did really fucking well for what it was supposed to be. It did really fucking well.
Agreed.
The directorial choices were really well done. The editing, I thought, was well done.
Yeah.
But the acting,
a lot of
drags
blackouts.
it down.
A lot of blackouts, like where their screen just goes to black and then goes to the next scene.
But it fits with the feeling that it's trying to impose on you, and it did a really good job imposing different emotional stress points.
Yeah,
based even just the lighting itself was did really good to get you in the same emotional states that the characters are supposed to be in.
I thought the music was actually pretty good too. It was like kind of like a
simple
electronic beats.
Yeah, it fit with the theme. It really did.
Yeah.
But the acting and the dialogue, as unpolished as they both were, dragged it down significantly as just a strict critical thing. And I'll probably have to give it a 2.5 as critical. Now, enjoyment wise, though, I'm a strong 4.
That's what I gave it. Yep.
Because of the fact that, like I said, it's the granddaddy of this type of film, and I can see that the human study that it did, even like I said, poorly acted, poorly written, but you also understood what it was trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Through now, it may not have been told the best way, but you gathered what it was trying to tell you, and you were able to recognize the different characteristics and emotions that were being portrayed on the screen. You were able to recognize that and make you kind of fucking think. It kept you guessing a little bit throughout the film, and the creativity was just off the fucking charts to me. So like I said, a super strong 4, almost a 4.5.
Yep.
As far as enjoyment to me.
Why don't you go to 4.5? What keeps you from going there?
Because as much as I appreciate the originality, I've seen other things do a better job.
Like Saw,
like Saw.
Yeah.
I've seen it take that concept and show what it could be.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't give it a 4.5. It's there, but it's not there.
Okay, so if you had to rank the
Saw,
3,
if I had to rank,
like Cube, best to worst,
Cube 0, just because it makes you reevaluate. Even though I think Cube 2 is a more polished of the trilogy.
Yeah,
it's definitely more polished of the ones and more creative. Because it takes a lot of hypothetical science.
Yeah, but that happens with a lot of trilogies, though.
Yeah.
The original is good. If they do a prequel, that one there follows up, and then the second, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
Right.
So this one did.
Kind of reminds me of Spartacus. You remember the show TV series Spartacus, where they had the gods of the arena? I think was the prequel series.
Yeah.
And I thought that was better than the sequels that were coming afterwards. Yeah.
Well, it sucked because that show there, the main Spartacus died.
Yeah.
Main character.
He died of like some type of rare cancer.
Yeah.
Which sucked. He was great in the role, but when you brought back how the prequels are better, I mean, the prequels is like second place. I kind of thought of Spartacus and all that.
But I will say, you can enjoy Cube by itself, absolutely. But if you choose to delve into the trilogy, see both the sequel and the prequel.
Okay.
Don't stop at just one. See both in order. Like, you know, Cube 2, Cube 0. See it in that order because it helps you rethink what you had just seen. And so it gives you kind of conflicting ideas. And I appreciate that of films, making you sit there and reevaluate. It doesn't spoon feed you answers, doesn't beat you over the head with stuff, but it makes you go, huh, these motherfuckers got me. All right, good for them.
So 6 hours of your life.
I'm happy with it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm happy with it, honestly. And I already owned.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, I already owned Cube. I rented the sequels.
I really wish you would have had us watch the sequels before we did this. I would have watched them. I didn't,
because
it
to me if you don't appreciate Cube by itself on its own merits, then the sequels won't fucking matter to you.
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form. The only reason you can appreciate the sequels is because it builds upon your appreciation of the original. You either like it or you don't fucking like it.
Yeah.
It's that fucking simple. So I was really, really fucking happy to see that, and I was super thrilled when they were talking about, you know, the Japanese going ahead and doing a remake of it, and then it came out fucking with no real originality, no real uniqueness to it, and it just felt like an overblown budget version of Cube that added nothing to the overall, you know, story of it. It didn't give you any reason to exist at all. I'm like, okay, why are you dropping all this fucking money when the $350,000 one did it fucking better?
Yep.
All right, fuck you. So it truly disappointed me, because this is something that's been in my heart for decades, you know, and I was glad I was able to share this with the audience, share this with you guys. This is a movie that I've, you know, always appreciated, and it's flown under the radar, and I really think it should be given more props than it has.
All right, well, that is the end of our show for Cube, and that was a very in-depth discussion. I was not expecting that, to tell you the truth.
I'm glad.
So, all right, guys, well, we will see you on the next episode.
Have a good night, and don't forget to check your next room for traps.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Throw them boots.
Hey guys, this is Ron. Thank you for listening to our podcast, Barrel Age Flicks. 2022 has been an amazing year with our great shows, including BAF, The Small Batch, Sammy Select, and The Tasting Room. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram, and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show, who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Our podcast only exists because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to theden.show. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.